The Galactic Council chamber fell silent when Maya Chen walked in. Not the respectful kind of silence. No, this was the uncomfortable, fearful kind. The kind that made alien diplomats shift in their seats and pretend they had something urgent to review on their datapads. "She is back," whispered Ambassador Threx, his purple tentacles coiling nervously around his chair. "The human is back." Maya heard him. Of course, she heard him. Enhanced hearing was just one of the many perks of being born on humanity's nightmare planet. She smiled, sharp and predatory, watching how the Zentari delegate actually flinched. "Miss me?" she called out, her voice echoing through the crystalline halls. "Oh, don't all rush to hug me at once. I might accidentally break something. Like your entire security detail." Again. Commander Vok of the Dravian Empire stood, all 7 feet of scaled muscle and military precision. He did not look pleased. Then again, he never looked glad to. His species had conquered 42 systems before humanity even discovered faster-than-light travel. That track record meant exactly nothing to Maya. "You were banned from Council space," Vok growled, his translator struggling with the depth of his irritation. "You destroyed 3 ships. You caused a diplomatic incident. You made the Supreme Chancellor cry." "In my defense," Maya said, examining her nails casually, "those ships were shooting at me. The diplomatic incident was hilarious. And the Chancellor cried because I beat him at chess, not because of anything violent. Though I will admit, destroying his unbeatable strategy in 11 moves was pretty brutal." A nervous laugh rippled through the chamber, quickly silenced when Vok's glare swept across the room. "This is not a joke, human." "No." Maya tilted her head, that dangerous smile never leaving her face. "Because from where I am standing, this whole thing is pretty funny. You people run the most powerful alliance in the galaxy. You have weapons that can crack planets. Ships that bend space itself. And yet, here you all are terrified of one unarmed woman from Earth." "You are never unarmed," Threx muttered. "Your entire body is a weapon." "Ah, Threx. That is the sweetest thing you have ever said to me." The truth was painfully simple. Humans were not supposed to exist. According to every biological model, every evolutionary theory, every computer simulation the galaxy had ever run, a species from Earth should have died out before developing opposable thumbs. The gravity alone should have crushed them. The diseases should have wiped them out. The predators, the weather, the plants, the insects, everything on that planet was actively trying to murder anything foolish enough to evolve there. But humans did not just survive. They thrived. They laughed at danger. They made pets out of apex predators. They ate things that would kill most species just by smell alone. They called it spicy food, and competed to see who could handle the most pain. Maya was not even a soldier. She was a freelance courier. And she had personally ended 2 wars, saved a colony from extinction, and once arm-wrestled a Krell warlord into submission. She won. The warlord retired from public life entirely. "Why did you return?" Vok demanded, changing tactics. "You said you were done with council politics. You said, and I quote, that we were all too boring and you had better things to do." "I did say that," Maya agreed cheerfully. "And I meant it. You are all incredibly boring. But then I heard something interesting. A rumor, really. Word on the outer stations is that the Council has been tracking a new species. One from a planet even more dangerous than Earth." The silence that followed was deafening. "That is classified information," Vok said slowly, dangerously. "So it is true." Maya's eyes lit up with genuine excitement. "Oh, this is amazing. Where are they? What are they like? Please tell me they are as unhinged as humans. Please tell me I am not the only Deathworld species out here making you all nervous." Threx made a sound like a deflating balloon. "There is no new species. There is no other Deathworld. And even if there was, we would not tell you about it." Maya's smile faded, just a little. Just enough to remind everyone present that beneath the jokes and the sarcasm, beneath the casual confidence and playful threats, there was something genuinely dangerous standing in their council chamber. "Threx," she said softly, "buddy pal, friend who once tried to have me assassinated, Do not lie to me. I came all the way out here because I am bored out of my mind. Do you know what it is like being the scariest thing in the room, everywhere you go? Do you understand how lonely it gets when everyone treats you like a ticking bomb? You are a ticking bomb, someone muttered from the back. Fair point. Maya conceded. But that is exactly why I need this. If there is another species out there from a Deathworld, if there is someone who actually understands what it is like growing up where everything wants to kill you, then I need to meet them. I need to know I am not alone in this galaxy of fragile, boring, utterly predictable aliens. Vok's expression shifted. For just a moment, something almost like sympathy crossed his reptilian features. You left Earth because it was too easy. Finally. Maya threw her hands up. Yes. Exactly. I left because there was no challenge anymore. I climbed the highest mountains. I swam with the great whites. I went cave diving in underwater systems that have not been mapped. I did everything my planet could throw at me, and it was not enough. So I came out here, hoping the galaxy would be different. And? Threx asked quietly. And you all break when I sneeze too hard, Maya said, her voice carrying more exhaustion than anger. I once accidentally put a Zentari warrior in the hospital because I patted him on the back. I cannot make friends without terrifying people. I cannot have a normal conversation without someone calculating their escape route. I am not trying to be scary. I am just trying to exist. The council chamber remained silent. But it was a different silence now. Understanding, perhaps. Or maybe just pity. Vok sighed, a long, hissing sound. There is no other Deathworld species. Maya's shoulders slumped. However, Vok continued, and her head snapped up. There is a project. An experiment. We have been attempting to create environments that could challenge humans. Training grounds. Obstacle courses. Scenarios designed specifically to push your species to its limits without endangering others. You built me a playground? Maya's grin returned, bright and fierce. Vok, you magnificent scaled bastard, you built me a playground. It is not ready, he warned quickly. The difficulty settings are still being calibrated. The last test run almost destroyed the entire facility. When can I start? Maya. Vok. They stared at each other. The immovable military commander and the unstoppable human force. Tomorrow, he finally said. But you sign a waiver. And you cannot sue us if you get hurt. Maya laughed, the sound echoing through the chamber like thunder. Hurt? Commander, I am from Earth. Getting hurt is how we say hello. This is going to be amazing. She turned to leave, then paused, looking back over her shoulder at the assembled council members. By the way, she said, thanks for this. Really. I know I am a lot to deal with. But sometimes even Deathworld humans need to feel like they belong somewhere. As she walked out, Threx leaned toward Vok. She is going to destroy the facility, isn't she? Completely, Vok agreed. But maybe that is what she needs. A challenge worthy of Earth's finest. You called her Earth's finest. Because she is, Vok said simply. Terrifying. Chaotic. Absolutely insane. But magnificent nonetheless. Outside, Maya Chen smiled at the stars, already planning her assault on whatever impossible challenges awaited her. Finally, after so long, something interesting was about to happen. The galaxy had no idea what it had just agreed to. But then again, that was always the problem with underestimating humans. They never learned until it was far, far too late. Subscribe to my channel for more sci-fi stories.